saith, the NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Jackson, and the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Parker passes to Bowen. Deflected by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Good on the triple. Clark, I can't believe this day is here once again. Opening day of the NBA season. Probably, I know it is, the most exciting day of the year.
I think it is. I mean, there's nothing like the beginning of another season. Everybody is hopeful. Everybody starts from the same place. And every fan of their respective teams is thinking about, dreaming about potential championship.
Kobe, that's good.
Bryant's confidence bucket is overflowing. Knows he can bury the pull-up J anytime he needs to.
Outside Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bryant in the corner for three. And they get it back. And too long on the shot.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Parker. Drives to the hoop. And it's Fox with the rebound. LA drawn 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
I think the pull-up is the most underappreciated and even underused shot in the game. If you do it right, that's money, fellas.
Now here's Jackson. Robinson, a screen on Kobe. Down low. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. From deep, Bryant. It's good from long range. Kobe's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Bowen.
Lakers foul. Robert Horry. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Duncan, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's Kobe from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. To the paint, here's Jackson. And the rebound collected by Horry.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And here's Bryant outside. Good, and it's Horry picking up the assist.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's foul number 2 for him. George is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 3, Devin George.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why's that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to decide.
It's Rick Fox's defense that gets him on the floor, doing a nice job challenging that shot.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Now, here's George. Back to Ori. Over Duncan. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Bowen, good.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
George looking over the floor. Here's Ori. It's hauled in by Duncan. Spurs trail by 7. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bowen. And here's Jackson. Spurs working the ball around now. Now here's George. He has yet to score. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Lakers with some changes. Walker's checked in for Orr. Rush comes in for Fox. Shaw subbed in for Derek Fisher. Rose passes to Claxton. Smith with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Los Angeles leading by 10. For the 3. No good from Shaq.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Smith. Here's Claxton. Fires from 14, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, O'Neal is a point machine. If he gets the ball where he's confident, he can just be merciless.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here is Shaw. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by 12. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Here's Ginobili. Walker with the rebound.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
He tries for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Spurs trail by 15. Inside, here's Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Fox, he's checked in for George.
Your Lakers, number 17, Rick Fox.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Rose. Back to Claxton. Kicks it out to Ginobili. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Count it.
And, you know, Steve Smith has a team-first mentality. When one of his guys is open, he finds it.
Lakers leading by 14. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Misses the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Rose. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Here's Shaw. Sinks the three-pointer. Shaw has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And taking a challenging long-range one there and draining it.
Duncan in the corner. Pass to Claxton. Duncan inside. And the dunk by Duncan.
Too easy there for Duncan. I mean, he's got such balance and a high skill level, able to play through contact effortlessly.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Fans, who wants that t-shirt?
And Los Angeles with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Madsen. Ori comes in for Walker. And Fisher subbed in for Shaw. And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 13-point game. Here matched up against San Antonio is how they'll tip off the new season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. And they'll keep possession. And he gets it back. Robinson misses. Lakers leading by 16 from the arc. O'Neal no good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson, that's good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
LA has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Now here's Kobe. 20 points for him. Takes a three. Shaq against Robinson. Right side, O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Second chance shot. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. San Antonio making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 31, Malik Rose.
1:46 left now here in the second.
Los Angeles foul. Derek Fisher. That's his first.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Rose. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And as we know, last season played under the shadow of 9/11. Greg, feels like the NBA And the entire sports world is starting to return to normalcy.
And nothing can fully heal a tragedy like that. But time and getting back to our daily routine helps. And for all of us in the NBA family, continuing to play is a part of that.
And here is Parker, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Parker outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Shaq down low. Robinson on him, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Parker. Nothing on the board. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rose, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers leading by 12. Fisher way outside. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Parker kicks to Rose. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson against Bryant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Jackson dishes to Rose. Robinson against Shaquille O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked by Shaq. And he recovers it. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And the rejection by Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Bowen the pass to Parker. Jackson with it. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Fisher, the pass to Bryant. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And here's Horry for 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And now a 12-point Laker lead. Parker kicks to Jackson. Here's the three. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
And here's Kobe for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. For 3, Kobe kept alive. A floater, and O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside and route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. And the Spurs with some changes. Rose comes in for Robinson. And it's Ginobili in for Bowen. Spurs trail by 16. Parker surveying the floor. To the middle. Wants to get it to Duncan. And does.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And a deep 3 from Bryant. Rebound by Rose.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
O'Neal. And yes, it's good. And that's now 9 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Parker passes to Duncan. Here's Jackson. Lakers with the rebound. Horry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, Bryant. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Parker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Fisher. Still scoreless. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Fisher dishes to Bryant. From deep 3-point territory. O'Neal inside, covered by Duncan. Shaq with the bucket.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 14. Drops in the layup for 2. Duncan's got 16 points.
No cooling him off when he's on a heater like this.
The Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Ginobili against Kobe. Rebound by Parker.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Los Angeles leading by 10. And here's Horry for three. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ginobili. O'Neal with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Fisher. Shoots. Oh, good from Shaq. And Parker puts up a deep three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this.
Okay, fans.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ginobili looking around. Good work there as it goes. Ginobili's got his first basket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Kobe with it. Three-pointer. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that late. His triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. No good from Ginobili. Lakers leading by 14. And here's Kobe from the arc. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's Ginobili. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Ginobili's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
Pass to Walker. Puts it up from 12, and that one comes up a bit short. Spurs trail by 15. Here's Smith. A rebound by the Lakers. Kobe's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 for the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. From past the arc. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, and a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Shaq's checked in for Madsen. Ori comes in for Walker. Fox, he's checked in for George. And Fisher subbed in for Shaw. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Jackson. Duncan outside. Here's Bowen. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
That three-point shot can change games. It can really open up the half court as well.
Bryant, that's for 2. Here's Shaq. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
With the floater, and the layup good by Parker.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Bryant. Over Jackson. Kobe, that's good. Kobe's got 42 in the game.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper, gorgeous.
Parker double teamed. Duncan outside to the left side wing. Bowen shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
In a deep 3 from Fox. Here's O'Neal. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, Shaq is a nightly double-double threat and a behemoth in the paint. Really a powerful, powerful force.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And he makes the first.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
And so Duncan hits them both.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Now here's Kobe. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against San Antonio.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kobe Bryant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now Ginobili to the inside. Here's Rose. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rush's shot is off. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker against Rose. Pass to Shaw. Shot clock at 6 to the left wing. Rush the pass to Shaw. Puts up a deep three. And they recover it. There's Walker with the three on the money. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg